So this year for 2017, this has been a great year so far. I know it's about to end, but I mean, let's think about all that, I accomplished this year. This year, I bought a house, started a company, I moved to a different state, I got my finances in order, I made a lot of money, I did everything that everyone said I couldn't do. I'm 26 years old. Everyone said, there's no way you're going to be able to make that much money. There's no way your company will let you work remotely. There's no way you're going to be able to start your business. No way you're going to afford a house. Everyone said I couldn't. And I thought about why they believed I couldn't. And it was their mindset. I had a great friend. And if he's watching, he knows who I'm talking about. But he told me that people are going to judge me based on what the belief in themselves, based on their own intellectual ability, based on what they know. But how many people actually do the research and actually look into, into financial education? How many people do you know actually do their due diligence, go look into stocks, follow the basic rules, the basic laws of gold? How many people do you really know? I guarantee you, the people who know, you don't know because they're rich, they're well off, they're billionaires, they're millionaires, they're people who you envy, people who you want to become, people who you idolize. But why not be that person? How many have you ever woke up and said, today's the day I'm tired of being the person who isn't, the person who doesn't have, the person who can't afford, the person who says, I can't go, I can't buy, I can't do this because I can't afford it. When do you wake up and realize that? I woke up this year, I'll tell you that much. I woke up. I said, no longer do I want to work for someone else. No longer do I want to depend on a W-2 income coming in. No longer do I want to exchange my time for money. What did I do? I opened up the book, Richest Man in Babylon, on the first, I'm pretty sure it's the third page. Get the book, third page. It had the rules listed. Number one was to, set aside 10%. So I said, okay, set aside 10%. I was in the boat of, I didn't have 10% to set aside. I got bills to pay. You know how much bills I had? I was living in San Diego. I had bills to pay. But 10%, I said, okay, let's just follow the rule. As soon as I got paid, I took 10%, I put it aside. First month went by, I looked at my account. I had money in my savings account. Money I didn't even think I would have. I said, okay. Second month, let the second month go by. Second month came by, took my 10%, I put it aside, looked at my account. What do you know? I have more money than I had last month put aside. I said, wow, maybe I should start putting aside more than 10%. Let's try 25%. I started putting aside 25% of my income. All of that was fine and dandy, and I realized my money is just sitting here, not doing anything for me. I'm not spending it. I don't want to spend it. Why? I worked so hard to save it. What can I do? So I started looking into, savings accounts, different, and, doing my due diligence and looking at different interest rates, which banks offer better interest yields. And turns out, maybe Federal is great. They had less than 1% for a regular savings account. They had maybe about 3% for a certificate, but that only lasted about 12 months. And then you go back to your low rates of maybe less than 1%. That didn't do anything for me. So what did I look into? Things that return me higher amounts of percent yield. What percent yield would I get in return? Will I get a higher percent? Would I have simple interest, or would I rather have compound interest? Those are the things I started looking into. Not just looking at that with putting aside my money. Now I'm thinking to myself, well, yes, okay, I took my 10%, I put it aside, I'm saving money, but I need more money. I can only save a percentage of what I'm making. And what I'm making is not what I want to make for the rest of my life. It's not enough to retire. It's not enough to live the life that I want to live. It's not enough to kind of develop and be who I want to be. What I envision of myself is so far out there. I'm not where I want to be. People say, you came from, a nice place. But that's not always the case. I grew up with little to nothing. But I told myself this year was not going to be that year. This year I was going to make that change. I started looking for different avenues for income. What can I do to actually generate something? So, thought about it. We moved out here. We bought a house. What's the benefit of buying the house? Well, let's see. I'm working from home. I have my own company. What can I do with that? Well, let's see. The percentage of my home that I'm using for my company, tax write-off. The utilities I pay, well, people who come visit my house for work have to use water. They have to use electricity. Hell, they might be a little thirsty. Gotta buy some drinks. So many things. Tax write-off. People don't really think about the benefits that actually come from that. What else am I doing to save money? Oh, let's see. I have to drive from point A to point B. Tax write-off. My business pays for my car. My business pays for the maintenance of my car. My business pays for my gas. My business pays for everything. Different ways to save money. It's not about how much money you make. It's about how much money you keep. That's basic principles of just, effective money management. Those simple things that I follow, those simple basic rules that you'll find in The Richest Man in Babylon, those simple things can change your life dramatically. My life has changed dramatically, and I'm telling you, you have to crack open that book, review those laws, start applying them step by step, see what it does for you. I guarantee you, if it doesn't make a difference in less than 6 months, it's gonna make a difference. It's gonna make a difference. I'm telling you, get the book, read the principles, study the principles, apply them. Make a difference in your life. Stop waiting for someone to make the change for you. Stop waiting for someone to give you money and give you a handout. Make a difference for yourself, because no one's gonna be able to do it but you.